Greetings, my name is Timothy Collinson and I'm the Faculty Librarian for Technology. And this video is going to show you how you can find a book, which of course are going to be very important for your assignments, for your dissertations, and perhaps going on to further research. So if I share my screen with you, you should be able to see the library homepage there, library.port.ac.uk. And what we're going to do is we're going to search the library resources up here in the top right corner under this button here. We should be able to click on that and come to this page, which lets us search the EBSCO Discovery Service. It lets us search the library catalogue, search for reading lists if you've got any for your particular course, talk to your lecturers if you don't, and you can also search our website. Now you can search the library catalogue here directly if you want to do that, or you can use our EBSCO Discovery Service, which searches a whole lot of things, journal articles, conference papers, books, and much more as well. But you can also use it to search the library catalogue, and I'm going to demonstrate how to do that now. So I'm going to look for something like artificial intelligence, which of course is a big topic at the moment. So you won't be surprised to find that Discovery finds a huge wealth of material on this. And in fact, as the page comes in, here it comes, we can see that it's actually finding something like, is it 10 million results? Oh, it's being a bit slow today. But here it comes. And yes, it's finding 10,834,000 things. It's popped up a publication, a journal called Artificial Intelligence to the top. It's popped up a research starter on artificial intelligence as well. That's a little bit like a Wikipedia page. And it also talks about some featured resources over there. But if you scroll down, you'll begin to see all of the research, the results that you might get. Of course, you can't work through 10 million results, and that's not actually what we're after here. So to find the library catalogue material only, we need to click on All Filters and then scroll down to just the catalogue only. And if we apply that, instead of 10 million results, we'll get a much more kind of sensible number for what the library might hold. And we've now got 4,000 results, 4,500 results instead of 10 million. And that's what the library has in the way of book material, possibly journal titles, and ebooks as well. And if you want to limit to just ebooks, again, you can go on the filters and do that. Now, I'm going to assume you don't want to wade through 4,000 titles there. So I'm also going to put in another topic like ethics, and we can do that. And it will reduce the number of the 4,500 results to still it's gone up to 947,000, of course, because it's lost the filter on being the catalogue only. So I'm going to reapply that catalogue only and apply. And now, again, we're just looking at the library catalogue rather than everything. So that's one thing you don't have to keep doing if you just search the library catalogue. But there is an advantage of coming to Discovery to use this. You can see here you're getting 166 results now, getting a little bit more sensible. But the one advantage of coming here to use the Discovery service rather than going via the library catalogue is because if I click here on a title, I won't actually go into the book, I'll go into the record for the book, and you can see here the details of the book and all of that kind of thing. But you'll also be able to see up at the top a cite button with these two little curly quote marks, and that cite button will put together a reference for you. And in fact, it's defaulted to APA 7th edition, but if it doesn't, make sure you choose it off the list. And there you can see what doesn't look like too bad a reference, except that for some reason it's put the author in again as part of the title, which you need to remove. So do use those with a pinch of salt, but it can save you a little bit of typing. And unfortunately, our library catalogue doesn't have that feature. The other thing that you might want to search for, of course, is from a reading list. So rather than a subject approach, you might have a reading list that says you want to search for a particular author, in this case, Macquillan and artificial intelligence. I like to put the author first, just out of habit, and it helps me to sort of keep track of what the words are. And so I'm imagining I've got this off a reading list. I'm looking for Macquillan, artificial intelligence. Again, it's giving me 6,000 results because it's searching everything. So again, I'm going to apply the filter to say catalogue only. And if I apply that, you'll see that it gets a much more kind of sensible thing under the featured results there. And there's the actual book I'm looking for, Resisting AI, an Anti-Fascist Approach to Artificial Intelligence by Dan Macquillan. And again, we can click on the title there to see that actually we don't even have to click on the title to see that it's an ebook. So it's an online resource. And if we click on the title, it will actually take us through to the record for that book. And if we want to read it, we can click to view and go through and actually read that book. So that's a quick way of being able to find books, either from a reading list with an author and a title, or by just putting in keywords that you're interested in, and then remembering, particularly in discovery, to narrow down to catalogue only, and perhaps to e or print depending on what you want, or you can search for both if you want. And the other thing that you can do, which I haven't done here, is if we go back one screen to the list of results that we had, of course you can also order the results in whatever way is helpful to you. So this is being sorted by relevance, but if you wanted to sort by the newest or even the oldest, you can do that. And you can show more than 10 at a time if you want to get more results. But if you've left it on 10, you can get to the bottom of the page and then just show more results. So that's a very quick introduction to being able to find books on the library catalogue. If I stop sharing my screen there, I'll wish you all the best with your studies, with your dissertations, with your research, but please come and ask us in the library or drop us an email or come onto the chat system if you've got any questions about finding a book, ebook, print book, whatever. We want you to be able to use the material and get what you need. So do please give us a shout. Thank you very much.